part of that one? They were very hungry, it looked like.
Probably the same as you. Not great. I mean, we knew they were going to come out fast. Just didn't help ourselves. Turn pucks over. When the other team's hungry like that in an elimination game, and you're on the road, you've got to at least be the smarter team, with the puck. And I thought we compounded our mistakes and fed their energy in the first period. Having said that, tough time of year to beat any team 3 games in a row. We won 4, we won 5. It's a big ask, so it's the reason you play all season is to have home ice in a game 7 like this, and we've earned that, and hopefully we'll use that to our benefit.
Kind of going off of that, was pulling Jake just kind of Jamie said he played well. Was that just because of the team?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, we didn't give him any help, and this is a grind at that point. We're looking for a spark for the team, looking down the road to make sure Jake's got the fresher goalie for game 7. All those things come into play.
How did you see the Lindell and Hakanpää pair? They were, I think, out for 5 goals.
Yeah, they weren't worse than anybody else,
With that pairing, is the speed of the Kraken kind of more of a challenge for them?
No, I mean, we won game 4 and 5, and those 2 guys both dressed and played and played pretty well. I mean, again, I know that what the numbers say, but they weren't any worse than anybody else in our group tonight.
You guys have had stretches where the other team scores a lot of goals, this team in particular. Is there anything you see when the ball gets rolling against you?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was a lot of things. We've been a good defensive team all year. We've got to come and play a good game 7.
Pete, any thoughts on kind of the pressure of home ice favorite, game 7, that type of thing, or you're not worried about it because it's a veteran group?
I'll take game 7 at home any day of the week.
On the other side, offensively, got outshot pretty handedly in the first period. Just, is it a balance of finding the right shot versus just getting shots on the net, and how do you toe that line?
Yeah, none of the analytics are going to look good. Shots, chances, we weren't very good. So the shot clock's going to reflect that.
You got to give them credit. They came out, hard, ready to play. Jakey played great, kept us in as long as he could.
You guys have had patches of inconsistency during the playoffs, 3 and 4 goals at a time. Is there anything you see as far as how it starts to unravel just quickly sometimes?
They keep coming at you in waves. Give them credit. Seems like when they get one, they get her going. So anything can happen in game 7 here. So we're going to move on quick and get ready for a big game.
Jamie, how can you guys maintain the defensive structure and keep it more consistent? You guys have shown that you can do it. How do you keep that consistent?
I think we're fine. Just get back to doing things the right way.
How big is it to have a game 7 at home? You guys worked for the home ice.
That's what you work for all year. Try and get as high as you can in the standings for situations like this.
Do you expect the building to be going pretty hard?
I'm sure it's going to be crazy there.
You guys have skated so well and looked so sharp in games 4 and games 5. The first 22, 23 minutes of this one obviously went completely the other direction. Is there something you can point to that allowed them to get off to such a quick start in the post?
Their lives are on the line. They played desperate hockey and played a good game.
Everything went completely opposite what last couple of games before that. And they came out hard and they just out-battled us the whole game.
Go ahead. So you guys have been inconsistent. Is there any explanation of that? I think there's been patches of 4 and 5 goals at a time, and then there's been patches where you're great.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think just that kind of game just can't happen at this time of the year. I'm just so disappointed at myself too. only thing now is to move on, get prepared for the game 7, and be way better on that one.
What was the trouble for your pairing, you and Yanni, on the ice for 5 goals? Just what happened there?
I think everything went sideways today, and I don't know if I've played that bad for a long time. Just I felt they got odd mans, won battles, so all the things we've been good before went sideways today.
With this team in particular, is the speed a little more challenging? I mean, they seem to be very fast.
Yeah, they play fast, but I think we've been playing well against them before tonight, and I don't know, just tough to say what happened.
How hard is it to bounce back mentally from that? You just wipe it out and forget about it to go on to game 7?
Yeah, that's kind of the only thing you can do now. Flush this off, eat, get prepared for Monday.